Everybody? What's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Tuning in live, you know what time it is. It's week 102, and you're now tuning into the Homos Talk Show right here on Verse TV. I am at Troy Weeks Music, your boy Troy Weeks Music, of course, on everything. I want you guys to go to my Instagram and check out my latest video because I just posted a video of me performing yesterday. But it's not about me, it's about the group, so let's get to it. Who else we got in the building? Talk to me. Miss Yuri.
You already know who it be. It's your girl Yuri G.
I'm out for sure. I get it. Hurry up. It's about time again. Awesome, cool. We got in the building today. We have a special guest. Outside of our special guest, in the building, we have a special guest host with us. So talk to me. Who we got in the building?
Hey, I'm Quincy, and like my brand in the background says, always be Bay, and Bay stands for Bomb Mass Energy.
Bam, get that energy. Okay, I love it. I love it. And that's what our special guest of the week who will be with us all week long. Talk to me. Who we got in the building?
This is Momo LaRue, and I'm here eating crumble cookies.
Oh, that's all right. That's a big old cookie. You must have got enough to share with all of us. Before we get started, we want to go around and find out where everyone's from, just because we got a diverse group today. So you guys know, of course, I'm from Harlem, New York, here right now, currently in Harlem, New York. Yuri, tell the people where you're from. Of course, you know, they already know you've been watching for 102 weeks, but tell the people where they're from. It's the first time.
I reside in Atlanta, originally from North Carolina.
Oh yeah, just like that. Okay, well, she's in the ATL now. Y'all heard it from the NC, but in the ATL. Awesome, cool. Quincy, tell the people where you at, Quincy.
Any of y'all that don't know this, my son Jay, aka Jason, he gonna be putting in his 2 cents. So
got it. Awesome. Hey, Jason. And last one, special guest. Momo, tell the people where you're from.
I'm from Southern California. Oh, my bad.
That's okay, Chris. Go ahead. Tell Jason. Tell the people where you're from. Since they might want to know.
I'm from Southern California, born and raised, but I'm currently here in Atlanta. Been here for the last 4.5 years.
4.5 years. Okay, you pretty much ATL almost. All right, now last but not least, of course, Momo. Let the people know where you represent. Where you from?
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's where I represent. I live in Las Vegas right now for the time.
Awesome, cool. Now, Quincy, tell the people where you from. Also, let them know where Bay is from.
Hey, look, I ain't from the Bay. I'm just a Midwest boy from Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Awesome. Okay, cool. You out there where Aaron's at. Okay, no problem. But, you know, show Aaron around. You know, he's new to Columbus.
Aaron's from the lane. He's north from me.
Oh, he's in Cleveland, right? And you're in Columbus. Damn. How far is that? How many hours away? Maybe some hours. Never mind.
Happened in Columbus.
God, she said nothing happened in Columbus. Want me to go to Cleveland. Aaron's figuring it out.
It's the city.
That's okay. Look, a city's a city, baby. I'm a city boy, so I find something to do in the city, okay?
Exactly.
From New York, I figure something out. So without further ado, Aaron, let's get to with our first topic of the day, our first homo tea.
All right. And this is called Rest in Peace, King. Speaking of DMX, okay? Now, what's your favorite / most memorable DMX song and DMX moment? Now, for me, my favorite song is How's It Going Down featuring Faith Evans. And my favorite moment is in that same music video, the shot of DMX on the bed with his beautiful leg out of the cover with ankle sock on. Now, I was a freshman in high school and still fighting my own sexuality, but that video made my side of the sexuality fence even more apparent. Now, your moment choice doesn't have to be a music video, but you know, whatever. And I'm
right, so I'll take it away.
Week's music.
Awesome, got you. So my most memorable DMX song was "For the Dogs Up." You know, when he came out, bark, everybody wanted to bark and be DMX. You know, I just felt like that was, you know, the beginning of it all. It was all I heard. So, yeah, and my moment actually is I met DMX on 125th Street here in Harlem. Walking down the street. I was just walking down the street, walking to the train, and DMX was walking by. And of course, when you see somebody who's a celebrity, and no matter whether people are always going to flock and follow. So I was like, oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? And it was DMX. He was really chill. He was taking photos, and being he was. So yeah, that is the song in my moment for Sir DMX. I'm going to take things over to Miss Yuri G and ask her, or maybe Jason can answer this question. Favorite DMX song and favorite moment, DMX moment. Miss Yuri, I'm waiting. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, my DMX song is Miss You. That was like one of the first. Well, I ain't gonna say the first because he's had a lot of good moments, but that was a moment that I kind of felt like he was a little bit more vulnerable than what I've previously seen. Like I've heard some songs where he speaks about struggle and all that stuff, and heaven and hell and death and all those things. But it was like the first time that it seemed like he was really invested in the song emotionally. So yeah, that's the song that I like for DMX.
Okay, what about moment? DMX moment, maybe. What about a DMX moment? Maybe something that he saw at an award show or somewhere you saw him like doing something on TV that you thought was like a moment for you.
Like a memorable moment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't nothing like a award show or nothing. Like it was while we were on set or whatever. Like he was like very encouraging or whatever. Like he wasn't biased or discriminative or any of that. Like he was just a real person and he didn't hate anybody. Like I that was my moment for DMX, was him encouraging me to, keep going and I got this.
Awesome, cool. Thank you. Like that. All right, working on set with DMX. We fancy out in the streets. All right, cool. Awesome. I'm gonna go over to Quincy. Quincy, talk to me. Favorite DMX song, your favorite DMX moment.
Well, I don't have no DMX song, but my favorite moments of his when he was with Rough Riders and he introduced E. Well, I guess does he have the song with the Rough Riders singing "Stop"? I don't know. That's the song. Stop, drop, or whatever. That was my moment when he introduced Rough Riders, introduced Eve, and that was another player in the game. Like she was that battle rapper from Philly, and how she just came through and changed the game for the women and like battle rap and style rapping. Then moment for me was I just recently seen him on a podcast, and I'm gonna say this had to be when he was in his downward spiral a little bit. You can tell that it was something a little off on him, but he was making a joke about this. He was not trying to say mid, trying to call the girl midget, but he was like he was like telling the girl like, "Hey, shorty," whatever. That was funny, and then his encouraging speeches that he would give of upbringing and just like keep pushing forward. That's my moment for DMX.
Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you for that. Look, I ain't got no song, but I got the moment. Got you. Cool. Okay, cool. That's my least. I'm gonna talk to the people I don't know. DMX song in a moment. DMX moment.
I'm actually gonna agree with Yuri G. I think I'm pronouncing that right. For the Miss You. Was very emotional for me, and me, I'm an emotional person, but like on the outside, I'm kind of like hard, so you'll never know, like in person, but like through my music, you can hear it. I mean, I had a lot of moments from him because he was just like so real, and like all of his speeches, like that I've seen, has been like inspiring, like other people. Even though he was like going through all these things, he still like found ways to like still uplift other people, and that's what I really respect about him.
Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Yeah. One thing that we can all agree on is that DMX definitely touched people's lives, and he definitely was an uplifter and a motivator to people's lives. So yes, awesome, cool. Well, Sir Aaron Mack, take it away for our second homeless topic. Sir Aaron Mack.
Now, this unabashedly came from Ariana Grande's 34 plus 35, and I've entitled this 29 plus 24, and this comes from yahoo.com lifestyle. Now, Cardi B criticized as tone deaf for taking her daughter Culture on a $29,000 shopping spree when so many are financially struggling in this pandemic. Now, Cardi B responds, and I'm paraphrasing, if I was looking like a bad bee, expensive bee, and I have my kid looking like a bum bum, then y'all would be talking S. So I'm not mad that daddy brought baby a Birkin. She's gonna match mommy. Okay? Now, this reminded Aaron Mack that fans sometimes seem to enjoy building up a celebrity just to tear them down. Now, why and when does that seem to happen? And what are your thoughts on $29,000 shopping spree for a 2-year-old? And for added perspective, Cardi B's net worth is $24 million, hence 29 plus 24. And this goes to Yuri. Take it away.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give a short answer. I think it's not a problem. It's her money. And she does have an image to upkeep. Just like when Beyonce let her daughter just grow her fro, they had a problem talking about, oh, why you don't do her hair? So they're not gonna let you be either way.
I mean, you're in the court of public opinion and you're a celebrity. So therefore you're open to scrutiny. You will be scrutinized on both sides. Yes, Culture is her daughter and you're her mother. And you can do whatever you want with your child, obviously. But does Culture have a college fund? Can Culture read? Can she count to 20? What can, spending, dropping that kind of money, what can Culture do? What is...
I mean, she's too.
Well, still though, that's a lot of that's over. That's too much. Say that. Can Culture count though? But can she count?
So we're gonna go ahead and Troy, you got anything you want to say? You look like you're resting on something.
No, I ain't got nothing to say. No, I'm just kidding. I have a lot to say always. So let's start with the first part of it. When it comes to somebody's being built up to be torn down, it usually happens to me when celebrities speak their mind about something people don't like. Once they say something that you don't agree with, oh my God, she didn't really say that. How can she say that? I mean, but they're people too, so they have a choice of opinion to say what they want to say. So I feel like when they change their body and do some crazy ass surgery and look different, or when they speak their mind, people tend to have some problems with it. But my thoughts on the 29,000K, like Yuri said, that is her money, that is her business. I just feel like the fact of the matter is she didn't have to say that she did it. She could have just did it. Hey, I took her out. It happened. You don't have to go and broadcast it. And this is what I did. And that's why people are in your face, in your business, and up in your shit because you decided to go broadcast your business. You could have just took on a shopping spree and that would have been it. But you got to go, yes, me Culture. I haven't even seen it, but that's just what I'm assuming in my head. Yes, me Culture shopping 29,000. Yeah, we dropping it on them. You know how Cardi B gives it up. She didn't have to go that far. It's nobody's business. I mean, this is why you have to defend yourself all the time because you put your private life in the public. Like we already know you're a public figure, but your private life keeps some of it to your own goddamn self, and then you're gonna be mad about it when people start talking about your business. And so yes, that's my 2 cents, Miss Shuri.
Okie doke. So Momo, what you think?
I'm not really a big fan. I actually don't follow her, so but to have a thought about the situation, I mean, she's a celebrity, right? So everybody's going to have their opinion, regardless. I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous, like the amount of money and how far people will go to do certain things, right? Especially like in this time, instead of spending $29,000 on a child, like you could have like donated to somebody or change somebody's life. That's small, a lot of money. But you chose to put on Instagram and show everybody again how rich you are. But I don't know. I really don't have really much to say because I don't keep up with her. I don't follow her. I'm not a big fan. It's not that I don't like her or I'm a hater or something like that. I just if I don't agree with something or like something, I'm not going to keep up with it. I'm not going to talk about it, right?
Exactly.
Period. That's what he said.
Okay, Mr. Bay, what you think?
Well, I agree with you, Yuri, and Troy, and Jason, especially what Jason said about the college fund. Like, well, we go with the first question. If you, first of all, you a celebrity, you in the public eye, so they're going to tear you down for doing something wrong or tear you down for doing something right. Now, I agree with Jason about the $29,000 money shopping spree. This girl was 2 years old. So back in my head when I was reading it, I was like, well, did she got a college fund for her? I mean, you are a rapper, and you would think that as a rapper that you want your child to go into legacy money, like Beyonce got her children into legacy money. So you would think like, okay, where the legacy money at? Where's the money for her after like mommy get out the spotlight and mommy got this money for me to do something. So where the legacy money at? So I mean, and plus it's her child, so I can't dictate how to run your life and what you do for your child. And I agree with Troy, like Showboat, like you don't have to tell the people like how much you spent on her either. But I think, and I like I said, I'm agreeing with Jason. Like, where's the child's legacy money at? Where's the child college fund or whatever money put up for her to have when she get older? Because everybody gets older, other than two.
Because you're not going to be popular.
Period. Okay. Momo got something to say. No, you got something to throw in there?
Well, let's go back to Momo.
Right.
I don't know. I just think there's certain people that have like these celebrity status. Most of them are like for themselves, right? To me, I mean, they do certain things just to, put it out there in the world that they did the same that they did that or whatever like that. But I feel like half of them don't really be wanting to do it. They just do it for an image, right? I don't know.
But on Carly B, we have I could because she has done this before, but also Carly B has donated like her shoe line. She has donated that to charity. She gave scholarships out to people. I know with she got a doll coming out where she gives that proceeds to kid entrepreneurs and all that. I do follow Carly B just a tad bit because I know the WS League I'm in that there's a girl on I want to say she in Connecticut and she's getting some money from Carly B. So I know that Carly B is doing good for people, but the whole point of like she's been doing this before, so this is nothing new that for people to see. And I don't like the tearing like the part criticizing people criticizing about her 2-year-old. They need to be saying, well, what else you got for your 2-year-old other than this $29,000? Do you got a college fund for her? Do you got some type of business that you gonna go do for her? Where is the legacy money yet? Because you will get out your spotlight soon. So where's the legacy money at?
Yeah. Do you have any closing remarks on this before we close up the live and move into our final? No, we have some more tea. Do you have anything to say before we go into our last tea topic? No, you good? Okay. You're looking cute. You sitting cute. Got it. Okay, cool. Aaron, Matt, can you take us away to our last tea topic of the night?
All right. So this is called The Homo's Better Love. Tea of the Weeks with Mumu LaRue's latest single, Better Love. Now, Troy Weeks Music's twin sister, Hey Twin, shared a story
to my sister
of a man who murdered his wife because he didn't do his due diligence on learning this woman. Now, it's our understanding that he killed himself, but our friend Mumu LaRue has a new single called Better Love. Check it out, y'all. It's dope, for real. All right. And in which he first talks about building self-love, then tucking it in and walking down the aisle with a better love partner. Now, okay. So, in relation to the story referenced above, what are some of your most important traits that you want from your better love lifetime partner marriage, and why? What traits are most valuable to you in a partner?
And yes, and I guess that goes to me, right? To you,